What a proud moment for Kenya, and we thank her very much for making history yet again, and we look forward to more gold medals from Rio. Now, let's come back home now. In the ongoing recruitment of the country's chief and deputy chief justices and judge of the Supreme Court appears to have been thrown into limbo. This is after the Attorney General Githu Muigai moved to court seeking the reinstatement of the controversial law that gives the president powers to pick the chief justice from 3 nominees.
As the 6 shortlisted candidates for the Chief Justice job await their public interviews with the Judicial Service Commission in 2 weeks, Attorney General Githu Muigai has ignited yet another storm in the judiciary, in what now appears as a clash of roles of the Attorney General as the chief legal advisor to the government, while at the same time a sitting member of the JSC. Professor Muigai wants the Court of Appeal to reinstate the controversial JSC Amendment Act, which gives the president sweeping powers to pick the country's chief justice.
Violated the letter and the spirit of Article 166.
This barely 3 months after the High Court declared the act unconstitutional.
The Attorney General, because he has not recused himself from the Judicial Service Commission, continues to sit as a member, has put himself in an untenable legal position, and will most likely find himself in the most awkward position, even to the extent that he might even be told off by the court.
Githu argues that the 5-judge bench of the High Court made a mistake in law by nullifying the amendment, and that he has raised an arguable case with high chances of success. Critics argue that this latest revival of the controversial law may be a scheme to give the executive more control over who becomes the country's next chief justice.
As you're aware, petition number 3 of 2016, filed by the Law Society, struck out the amendment, and we have reverted back to the original amendment, and the JSC will therefore forward one name of the best candidate to His Excellency the President.
We are slowly clamoring for executive presidency, where the president then becomes, all-knowing and with all authority. The fear of independent institutions that is existing in a lot of players in the public sector must completely be perished.
But acting chairperson of the JSC, Professor Margaret Kobia, has defended the AG from condemnation, arguing that he was merely exercising his role as the government's chief legal advisor, and that this does not in any way compromise his position in the JSC. But as the appeal comes for hearing on Monday, the judiciary may be staring at yet another round of uncertainty as further delay in the recruitment of the country's chief and deputy chief justices could renew the crisis at the Supreme Court less than a year to the 2017 polls. Muremi Mwangi, KTN News.